The Stress Pain Chronicle Real People, Real Relief signifies a show that is dedicated to authentic conversation with individuals sharing their genuine experience of stress, aches, and pain. The emphasis on real people underscore the relatability of stories, while the commitment to real life conveys the show's mission to explore and provide tangible solutions for alleviating these challenges. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Today's topic is going to be on Stress Pain Chronicle Real People, Real Relief with Eden Liu. Stress Out Stress Free fam, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Stress Pain Chronicles Real People and Real Relief. Today we have the privilege of having a guest whose expertise lies at the intersection of customer success and community building and dynamic world of and in the dynamic world of podcasting. Meet Eden Liu, a seasoned professional who currently spearhead customer success and community initiative at Camo. He will explain to you what Camo is if you don't know. With a podcasting journey that begins in 2016, Eden brings a wealth of experience and a unique perspective to our conversation. Her specialization in facilitating collaborating content has not only enriched her professional journey, but she also positioned her as a valuable voice in the podcasting landscape. Today, we're going to delve into Eden's insight, exploring the challenges she faced, the triumphs she celebrates, and the lessons she learns along the way. As an and engage as we engage in this authentic conversation, we aim not only to understand Eden's journey, but to uncover tangible solutions and real relief for stress and pain that may arise in her line of work. Join me in extending a warm welcome to our guest, Eden Liu, as we embark another journey episode of the Stress Pain Chronicles. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us welcome, oops, Eden Liu. Hi, Eden.
Hi, Vincent. Thanks for having
Hi.
me on today.
Welcome, you're welcome. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just had a few days off for Thanksgiving, so had have a few days off from work, relax, and get to do some socializing. I feel recharged and ready to go back to work tomorrow.
That's great. You sound like you're ready. Good.
Not too
Just
ready though.
not too ready. Why? Still want to enjoy the break, right?
Yeah, I want to finish the book I'm reading before I go
Oh,
back to
okay.
work.
Is it a thick book, a small book, a big
No,
book?
it's a small novel. It's only about 200 pages. I only have like 50 pages left, so I think
Oh,
I might
okay.
finish it before work tomorrow.
Before. Good. All right. Just tell us something about you, and maybe talk about Camo, and then maybe our friends out there might want to know what Camo is.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, she just dropped out. This is what happened when it happened in live. Let me just get her back, and she's back. Oops.
I am back. I don't
All right.
know what that was. All of a sudden, I was reconnecting, but it looks like I have successfully reconnected. Um, and do I sound okay over there?
Yeah,
Everything
you
good?
sound good. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I am Eden from Camo. I run the customer success team and I lead community building efforts. My day to day is so I work from home, I'm fully remote. So I basically roll out of bed and I sign on to the computer and I start my day off with meetings and emails. And I also get to do a lot of projects, such as being the executive producer of our live programming at Camo. And as Vincent said, I've been podcasting since 2016 and I still podcast today. So that's just a little overview of my day to day. And as Vincent said, Camo is the app that helps give you great video for everyone with whatever camera you have. So super easy to use, plug and play. If anyone has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But we are here today to talk about stress and my work life balance. Not just doing a camo ad. So yeah, I'm ready to get into it. I'm also a yoga teacher by
Mm,
hobby. So
by
I
hobby.
have a deep interest in sort of like stress and managing stress and how stress manifests in the human body. I've It's something that I have learned a lot about and continue to learn every day about, as I do have a bit of a stressful life sometimes.
Okay, just tell us a little bit about your stressful life. Maybe we can help. I can help.
Yeah, sure. So I would say that I usually get stressed because when I have a lot of work projects going on or when I have a lot of back to back meetings, I don't know about you, Vincent, but sometimes when I have like 4 meetings a day, that takes up
Wow.
about 5 hours. And it feels like in between meetings, it's hard to get other stuff done. So sometimes when we're in our planning periods, it's just meetings after meetings, as well as combined with going to physical events, sometimes with travel, it can just get to be a lot. And I've found that sometimes also being my personality adds to it because I have a very like strong work ethic, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh wow, I'm such a good worker, but it's more to paint the picture that I am almost drawn to working very hard. So sometimes even though I know that I've already worked 8 hours, it's hard for me to sign off because I want to get more stuff done. So that's kind of probably my biggest issue with work with stress, is that I have so much on my plate sometimes, and I am not good at stepping away from the
Step
computer
away.
when it's time, when I've been putting in a lot of hours. So that's probably my biggest issue.
Yeah, that's very common. Though. I find that my wife does that too. Sometimes she's like, she gets to work. I'm like, come on, it's 7 o'clock already. You still working? you know,
Yeah, it's like nobody asked me to still be at work, but it's like I
you
can't.
still
I'm
have
like
to.
yeah, it's like Eden, just step away from the computer. Just just log off. But it's easier said than done sometimes when you have a strong sense of duty, I think.
hmm So what do you think? Um, is that because of your habit, or is that's because of that's you, your
Well,
natural?
I think it starts. I've actually thought about this a lot because, to be honest, I have to recenter myself a lot because
hmm
I tend to let myself fall into, um, I let myself fall into being very stressed out sometimes. So I really do think it stems from watching my dad work 60, 70 hours a week,
What
like
does your dad
growing
do?
up. So my dad does research. He did research. He's retired now. I'm very happy for him that he's
hmm
retired because he worked so hard his entire life.
Yeah.
But so he did research. So it was a lot of time in the lab. We would spend the weekends with my dad at the science lab.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we would help. Yeah, we I grew up in a science lab basically. And so of course my dad also made me do science fair. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so it
nice.
was being exposed to seeing how hard your parents work. I think sometimes can um there's always the saying that you become your parents when you grow up. It's kind of a joke, but as I get
It's
older, I
true.
start to realize it's kind of the truth. And I find myself just it's I really think it goes all the way back to watching my dad be a workaholic my entire life and feeling like that is the standard that he set, even though we are in completely different lines of work. And consciously, I know that that's not healthy, but when you're wired a certain way, sometimes it can just I just have to make an active effort to really find balance in my life and force myself to handle my stress instead of like continuing to let it build.
hmm
So
Okay.
it's
So
a it's a bit of an ebb and flow, I would say. It's like it's very up and down because
up
when
and
I'm
down.
very good about maintaining my stress levels, it's fine, but I often just get busy and I don't even realize that I'm in a high stress situation until I'm already feeling really stressed.
Are you
So,
one of those that don't eat too?
yeah, when I get stressed, sometimes I forget to eat.
Yep.
I'm just at the computer all day, and then all of a sudden I'll look up and I'm like, oh, it's 2 o'clock, and I haven't eaten anything all day. So,
Yep. So have you planned like have you maybe think of something to do or what in between, or you try to take breaks and stuff like that? No, no.
Yeah, so this year, actually, at the beginning of the year, I really realized that I had to sort of set lines for myself, whether that
Mm-hmm.
is cutting off how late I work or forcing myself to take breaks during the workday, knowing that I'm going to work very late anyway. So I take a lot of breaks during the day. I do little workout breaks. So like I said, I do yoga. I also love going to shoot basketball. That's actually my
Uh-huh.
favorite thing to do during lunch. That helps me de-stress a lot. It actually helps with the um, mental clarity. When I go shoot, when you're shooting basketball, the only thing you have to think about is
Shoot.
putting the ball through the basket. So
Mm-hmm.
it's I found that it's been incredibly it's an incredibly strong reset for me to like go during
That's
my
good.
lunch break and just go shoot basketball for 30 minutes. It doesn't even have to be very long. Sometimes I just go for 20 minutes if I have a busier day. I still go just so I can get out of my house because like I said I work from home. So I'm already like in my apartment all day. So forcing myself to leave my apartment, get some fresh air, walk around, shoot some basketball, get some movement in, and sometimes run some errands also, stop by the grocery store. It just helps me feel like I'm not just at the computer in my office all day. And also I feel like I get some sunlight. Everyone says that vitamin D
Mm-hmm.
is like, good for helping with stress and sleep. So I one of my that's actually I learned that from my friend who's a dietitian. She always says that she thinks everyone is vitamin D deficient and always recommends, trying to spend at least 30 minutes outside a day and also taking vitamin D. And I actually have noticed that since taking her advice for trying to go outside for at least 30 minutes a day. I don't do it every day. It's more like 2 or 3 times a week.
That's
But
good. Better than nothing.
yes, better than nothing, better than what I was doing before. So I once I realized I was felt a difference in going outside, getting
Mm-hmm.
fresh air and coming back to the computer, I would feel a lot better than when I was just stuck at the computer all day.
That's
So,
great. That's great. Yeah, it's off COVID now, so you can go out.
yeah,
I
I
think so
know.
because I think it's
I
also because of
actually
habit too. So that's why
yeah. And so today it was actually really nice out and I was kind of sad because I was looking at the weather and I think starting tomorrow it's going to get cold and I'm
it's
like,
going to
"Oh
be very
no."
cold tomorrow.
I was like, "How am I going to shoot? My fingers, my hands are going to be so cold. I
Gloves,
don't know if I'll
gloves.
be able to shoot." Yeah.
Yeah, just put on gloves. Okay, let me just hold 1 second. Let me just see. Go to the chat. So hi, shooting sounds. He's still. Hi, still. How are you doing?
Hi, Soothing Sounds. Thanks for joining us today.
She said sounds like this guy. He and I like. You sound like some guy that he knows. No,
Nice. Nice.
you got excited there. What did I get excited on?
You're
It's
excited to
not.
talk to me.
Yep. He's saying it's not just thinking, it's also doing some techniques. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you think of doing yoga, but I know you do yoga, and I see your Instagram stories and stuff. How do you bend like that?
Well, I also grew up figure skating, so that helps. Is
Figure skating,
I
okay.
Yeah, so I was an ice skater growing up. So I already had some natural flexibility from starting so young
Uh huh.
with flexibility. And I've just continued to work it with my yoga practice. I actually put quite a bit of effort into staying flexible because I have realized as I get older, it is not as easy to stay flexible. I used to just be able to pop into a back bend whenever I wanted, and now
Wow.
I definitely have to warm up
Take a few
for at least
minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, at least
10
10
minutes.
minutes. I really more like 15 before I just want to like before back bends. But yeah, I really do love working flexibility and I feel like back especially help me feel refreshed.
Hmm.
It's something about the opening, doing heart opening poses and doing back bends that like give me energy. So I really like doing back bends.
That's great. Though. So you were ice skating before?
Yeah, I
How
ice
many
skated.
years?
I started when I was 8,
8. Oh,
and yeah, I ice skated until I left for college, and I had to retire because there were
wow.
no ice skating rinks in New Orleans. So I wasn't able to continue ice skating, but I did every time I went home to visit, I would still go ice
Ice
skate.
skating.
Yeah, so I miss it. The rinks that they put up for the winter are not real ice rinks. So
I know, but
it's
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 it's it's it's better than nothing. I mean, like
it's true. It's
the
better
one
than
in
nothing.
Central Park.
Yeah.
I mean, not Central Park, the one on 42nd Street.
Yeah, I'll still go. I
You
still
still
go.
go?
I'm still gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah, the Central
Yeah.
Park. I think is real, no?
Yeah, the Central Park one is. Yeah, the Central
Yeah,
Park one is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
They have the little Zamboni that like cleans the ice. I've seen it sometimes it like during the summer when it's not even active, when the ice rink is closed. I'm like, "Oh, that's the ice rink. I miss it."
I should go now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe when
no, now is
yeah,
tomorrow cuz
summertime.
it's a yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be cold. It's nicer too.
Yeah.
So I thought you might want you didn't compete with Michelle Chang
Michelle
Michelle Kwan.
Kwan. Yeah. I competed until about 10th grade. And I'll tell you a funny story about that is I love basketball, as I've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I was skating competitively up until 10th grade, and I made the basketball team 11th grade. And so I was like so excited that I made the basketball team. And my parents were they were like, actually, we are
No,
too
no, no.
stressed when you have too many activities. They're like, you
Uh-huh.
have to pick one. It's either basketball or ice skating. They're like, you don't have to quit ice skating, but you can't do competitions if you're going to play basketball. And since I was so in love with basketball at the time, and I still am, even though I was much better at ice skating
Mm-hmm.
than I was at basketball. I chose
Okay.
basketball, so I had to
Hmm.
retire from skating competitively, but I still did the exhibitions and the ice shows. I'm out there doing my double loops, double sow cows.
So
So yeah, I have a pretty athletic background, so
that's good.
I
But that's
feel
that's very Asian family too, though.
yeah, very Asian, very overachieving for
Yep.
college. Everything is for college applications. Growing
Yeah,
up in an
exactly.
Asian household, my parents were like, "Oh, good. This will look so good on your college applications."
Exactly. My
But I
kids
will
they never
also
played.
say,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to being very active as a child growing up, that those habits have stayed with me as an adult. Like don't I think if I have like 2 days where I don't have any yoga or any physical activity, my body feels like something's off. I'm like, I need to go running, or I need to do some yoga, or I need to do like some workout or go play basketball for my body to feel right, which like I've definitely noticed sometimes when I get really stressed,
Mm-hmm.
I forget to work out.
Hmm.
I it's not that I forget, I just don't make time for it when I'm stressed, and that's when
It's getting
it starts to get worse because I'm not staying in balance like I usually am. So,
okay. Let me just hold 1 second. We can just go to the chat again. And Mommy Lala is here. Hello, Mommy Lala. How
oh,
are you?
Lala! Hi, Lala! Oh, I'm so happy to see you in the chat.
And she said hi to Soothing Sound. Yeah. Oh no, my thing is bouncing again. Great to see the both of you. Yes, Mommy Lala. Good to see you too. Thanks
Yeah,
for
great to
hanging
see
out.
you too, Lala. Here's a heart for Lala.
Still said you should go ice skating. Yep, I know. I usually bring my kids
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah, bring your kids. Let me know when you bring your kids to ice skating. I'll come meet you guys at Central Park.
yeah, but most of them they are old already. They probably don't want to go there.
Oh, I'm old too. It's okay. Family time.
Oh.
Come on.
It's good skating, but and basketball
Oh,
too. That's
nice.
cool.
Soothing sounds. You skating and basketball too. That's awesome.
He do skateboard. So
Oh, I have my skateboards back here.
oh
I
yeah.
dabble.
Is that for
I
real? I thought it's just board without wheels.
well, that one is for display, yes.
Okay.
But I do dabble in figures in skateboarding. I can't do like a kickflip or anything, but I can drop in on a ramp. I can drop in. So yeah.
That's good. So Mommy Lala said yes. She feels you
Yeah, it
because
was a
most
lot of
Asian families, yeah.
yeah. I remember
Yes.
It's funny because I think sometimes when you're going through it as a child, when you're growing up, it feels like your parents are putting a lot of pressure on you.
Exactly, exactly.
But now that I look back, I really appreciate my parents pushing me
Yep.
to to try to do a lot of things, to be good at piano, at ice skating, at basketball, and I'm very lucky that my parents supported me
Make you
to
do
do
that.
all of
Yep.
that. Yeah. Of course, studying always came first, you know? Studying always comes
That's the thing.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's 98 or nothing.
Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. What 98? No, no. It's
No,
102.
102.
102 or
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah.
Bring
I
home a
have
if I bring home a test that's 100, my dad's like, "Where's the extra credit?"
no, that's yeah. I try not to push my kids too much like that because one of her friends, right? She got a 98 and her mom's like, "Here, this is the cane. Hit yourself."
Oh,
I'm like, "What?"
no.
Yeah. Then I
What?
kind of like brainwashed the grandmother, so so she finally like
Yeah.
getting better now.
Oh, good,
That's
good,
crazy.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make my daughter look worse. My daughter will come in 80s and like, but she's a straight A student, so
Yeah.
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 So Mommy Lala say what? Mommy Lala say 1 second, year olds. Mommy Lala say Eden. One
Oh,
second
thank
here.
you, Lala.
Eden's
I
amazing. She's been really keep and at like yeah, yeah,
I
she
work very
she
hard
dialed
for
the
it.
look.
I work very hard for it.
Yeah. She said something earlier too. I'm running away from me.
I will say sometimes I always that's another reason why I like well, that I feel like I really need to pay attention to my stress levels is because
Uh-huh.
when I am not exercising and I'm not eating right and I'm very stressed out, like like I was saying earlier, my body starts to feel off, but that's also when I start to gain weight. So
You
if I
gain
want to
weight
keep
when?
if I want to keep my figure, I have to
Uh-huh.
keep my stress levels in check.
Yeah, so maybe you should set a schedule or something for yourself. Do you have real schedule at all or no?
So I don't have a set schedule, but recently I've actually been thinking of sort of scheduling in
Time
more
management.
structured breaks so I remember to actually take the break because sometimes I just get too into what I'm doing or I will make up excuses like, "Oh no, I have to get this done otherwise I'll be blocking someone," or "I have to answer this question," or no one else will be able to get anything done. But the truth is, I work on a really good team. I don't have to be the one to answer all of the questions. Like other people are there to answer questions, and sometimes it's really empowering for my team to be able to figure things out on their own. So
That's
I've
great.
actually really tried to step back, like take like my foot off the gas a little bit when it comes to people asking me questions. I now give it a little breathing time. I try to let people solve problems for themselves first. And it also makes me less stressed because I don't feel like the second someone asks me a question, I immediately have to answer it. That's something I've been working on a lot. And I think it's been really good for not just me, but it's also been really good for my team because it's helped them be able to grow in their work abilities as well.
That's good. That's what they say. Let go and just let go because you sometimes you're holding back too much and you think like I need to show I need to do it, and but then that's how they grow. Let them
Yeah,
jump in.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. That's something that I didn't do very well for probably my first year on this job, and only probably not for the first year and
Recently,
a half, actually. You know, only until the last 6 months have I really been making an active effort to let people find answers on their own. And if they
that's
really
good. That's
can't,
good.
then I step in and help, but
Yep,
yeah, I've found that taking that pressure off of myself is good for me, but also good for the team, not just for me.
definitely, definitely. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay, Mommy Lala said, "Oops, my thing is bouncing up and back and forth again." Mommy
Yeah,
Lala said,
sometimes yeah,
wait,
sometimes
hold
my
on a
mouse
second.
does that.
Your mouse does that? I don't know. Mine been
Yeah, my mouse sometimes I think it's my mouse that makes me pick the wrong comment that I'm trying to put on the screen.
no, mine been bouncing back and forth. I thought it was done. I talked to Glenn and then Glenn said it was done, but Guess not.
Oh, if they have to
It's
update it.
still the same thing. Let me just go use my other mouse. Sorry, Mommy Lala. I tried to pull your comment out, but okay. Nope. Anyways, keep bouncing. Let me just read it off from here.
Okay, yeah, that's
Is
cool.
it? I think as a parents now, oops, still bouncing around. Hold on 1 second. She said, I think as a parent now, can be a little like can be a little that uh, I can be a little like that too, but try not to be too much.
Yeah, it's a balance though. It's everything in life is a balance, right? And
Yep.
so I think, as I'm not a parent yet, but I always make the joke that I will be a tiger mom one day.
Oh,
I make
you
the joke.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, because I think about how I was raised, and I'm like, oh, my kid is gonna play 5 sports. They're gonna speak 3 languages, and but it's just like Lala said, try not to be too pushy. You gotta,
Yep.
because I know that my parents being pushy also caused a lot of stress in my relationship with my parents growing
Mm-hmm.
up.
Yep.
So like because when you're growing up, you sometimes don't realize that your parents just want what's best for you. You're like, oh,
Exactly.
I just want to hang out with my friends, and but so I think it's a balance. So as a future tiger mom, I will keep that in mind, Lala, also to not be too pushy.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. So Soothing Sound said, yeah, I don't want to go there. Okay, Soothing Sound. I can do that. That my goal is 1 foot manual, which you need to go, need so
Yeah.
be balanced by, but
It's a
maybe,
yeah, the manis are you get a lot of balance needed. I actually accidentally one time when I was dropping in on a ramp, I went back on just the back heels and it was like kind of a unintentional manual. Yeah.
wait. Mommy Lala said, hold on a second here. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, well, I have to get that update after this show.
I know. I thought I'd updated already, and then supposed I tried doing a live last week. It was okay, but then and then now it's like jumping back and forth again.
Technology. I like to say that we don't use technology. Technology uses us.
I
We're
know.
just conduits for technology.
Okay, it's on the screen, but I have to read it.
Yeah.
Too tiny now. 1 second here. Let me find it. LOL. I can so relate to Eden, but the bar keeps getting higher, and doing so, we become more resilient. We become tougher and ready to challenge. Yep, that's true. And then in our adulthood and in the future too, which is true. Sometimes even my parents are gone, but then now I remember like sometimes I do stuff and then remember like, oh, that's what my mom usually say.
Yeah. I really find
Yep.
myself always like thinking of things that my mom or dad used to say growing up and just having these moments as an adult like, "Oh, they were right."
My audio is a little bit low. Let me put it higher and see. Okay, maybe it's better now.
I think it's a little
Lala,
bit better.
Lala
Yeah.
says
I
it's
think
better
it's
now. I mean, it says it's low. So let me see. Not everything is an emergency. That's great. Eden, no need to feel, don't need to go micromanagement. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything
Yeah.
see, that's I think so I love what Lala said about not everything is an emergency.
Yep.
Because so this is my first job working remote. Like
Okay.
my first not my first job working remote. So sometimes I think because it's my first remote job, I felt like I had to overcompensate to show that I'm always at the like always there for during work hours. Does that make sense? It
Yep.
it feels like I can't step away from the computer because if someone sends me a question and they don't get an answer, what if they think I'm not working? That was like definitely sort of like a concern that I had when I first started at my job. I really felt like I had to be glued to the computer. I had to answer every question immediately. But, 2 years, 2.5 years later, I've had to work really hard to find balance for myself working remote, especially when you work remote, when you work from home. You are So I'm lucky that I have a separate office space than my bedroom, but it's
That's
still
good.
I'm in the same building, I don't leave my apartment. I'm not actually leaving. I don't have to leave the apartment to go to work. So
Hmm.
I've started to force myself to leave my apartment during breaks to give myself better balance and to help with my stress levels, but that was not the case when I first started. It took me at least a year to realize that I had to really make an active effort to create balance for myself when working from home.
Hmm.
That's been a like really big for me is realizing, just like Lala said, not everything is an emergency.
Exactly. Yep.
It is just
So
not a
true. Yeah.
big
So
deal.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Lala said she used to roller skate than skateboard when she was younger.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love roller skating. Yeah, roller skating and ice skating is very similar.
Yep. I think I started with roller skating too. Then after that in Malaysia actually have ice skating rinks. So we started a while and then it went crazy. All the gangs were hanging there, and then they
Oh,
cut close it up.
really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow. So the gangs like the
The gangs
skating
kind
zones.
of like took control of it. So it's like yep.
Wow.
Then there
That
was
is
fighting and everything. And then that's it. They closed it down, and then they changed
no
it. They make it
more.
a theater.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, but there's still people hang out there. So theater. Usually it's school kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So shooting South said 7 years. I skated better. I skated better. So we'll say 21 years. Wow.
Oh,
17. She
wow.
started 7 years old. Yeah.
That's a long time to be skating. Yeah, I didn't start skateboarding until 2014, I think. So pretty
2014.
only
Okay.
about 9 years ago. Yeah. I like pushing around because it was when I was living in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
having no ice skating rink.
Transportation.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, I'll be honest, it was because I started to date a guy that skateboarded. Okay. But But being introduced to skateboarding that way, I love the feeling of pushing around on a skateboard because, like you said, it is for transportation,
Mm-hmm.
but the feeling of, the wind blowing while you're skating through the streets, like, it really reminded me of ice skating, and it made me really happy that to learn a new hobby that reminded
Wow.
me of ice skating that I did so long growing up.
Do you do all the
Yeah.
stunts and stuff though?
The jumps on
Yeah.
or not on skateboarding, not on
No, no skateboarding.
skateboarding.
Okay.
It's so also funny story for skateboarding. When I first started skateboarding, I was not very good. And for a while, I was wearing a wrist brace on both of
Mm-hmm.
my wrists because I fell so much that I had to always have my wrists wrapped because I kept getting injured. But I got better, and so that it just I got better. But for the first couple of months when I was skateboarding, there were some injuries.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mommy Lala said there's a good future mom. When you're talking
Thank you,
about
Lala.
tiger mom. uh,
Yeah, I'll try my best.
well, Sunny Sound said when you get older, it's harder to skateboard and do tricks. You're more scared to fall. Yep.
That's so true. That is so true. Yeah, I was so scared to fall. The first time I dropped in, actually, it was because these teenage kids at the skate park, they really wanted me to try and they really like
Oh boy.
taught me how to do it. And I
Uh-huh.
was so scared. I was so scared. But they were really excited. I couldn't let them down, and so I didn't let them down. I learned how to drop in, and it was a great feeling, and now I love it. So I
That's
I
good.
would also say learning new things, and especially when it's like a physical activity, that really helps me with my stress levels also. Is
That's
like
good.
being able to focus my mind and my body on something new. And so sometimes that something new is just like a new yoga pose that I want to get into a deeper level with, like one of my back bends or one of my handstands. Working towards feeling like I'm working towards something new is like a really exciting feeling for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes my brain happy, which makes my stress levels lower.
Oh, that's good. So maybe we can get you on sometimes to to show us some yoga tricks, maybe not tricks, but how would you stretch if you have a shoulder pain, or
Yeah,
how would you stretch your
we
hand
can
and stuff?
definitely do that because um because I'm at the computer all day, I've actually like thought about this a lot. Sometimes
Hmm.
I want to I've want to do like a 10-minute sequence, 10 or 15-minute sequence to share with my team at work for like neck pain because
Hmm.
people like us that are working at the computer, we're like this at the computer all day,
You
all
mean
day.
like this?
Yes. Yes, just like that. So, I realized, like, I would always get paid like, a lot of tension right here, and I was like, "Why am I always so tight?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's because I'm looking at the computer like this all day, all day."
Yep,
So,
I call that stuck into the computer.
yeah. It's like I'm jumping into the
Yep,
computer, but
exactly.
yeah, I've noticed that that's where I would I whenever I'm stressed, I always get very, very a lot of tension.
Tension
Like
up there.
it's yeah, right here where your shoulder starts to connect with your neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have a good chair or good desk, or what kind of desk or chair you work with?
Standing desk. I am a
Okay.
team standing desk because it's better like for my back. So I have scoliosis also.
Mm,
So scoliosis, when I sit for too long, my back starts to hurt. And when I say for too long, I mean anything for more than 30 minutes, my back starts to hurt. So
okay.
standing all day actually is much better for my back. And, I like to have the flexibility to,
Stretch.
to just stretch around without having to stand up to do it. I'm already standing. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I actually have my stretching strap on the other side of the room. It's usually a little bit closer, but I was doing yoga earlier today, so it's all the way over there. But yeah, I like to do like
So
my arm
just
stretching.
do the pull
At,
with the stretching.
yeah, with the strap. So that
Okay.
always helps me feel better.
Oh,
Like I
that's
like to
good. You
have
have
it.
equip already.
Yeah.
when you
I try.
mhm. When you stand, what do you stand on a mat or stand on just plain ground on the floor?
So it's just the ground. It is carpeted and I have like these foam slippers that are like this thick. So I do
Okay.
have some padding because I didn't have nice slippers before and my feet would hurt. And I someone said that these slippers felt really good and they've actually helped a lot with they make a big difference.
Yep.
I think when you're growing up in your 20s, you don't
You
feel
don't
pain
care.
ever,
Yep.
but then you hurt and then and then you realize what everyone's talking about with like the comfortable shoes and it's about comfort more than it is about what shoes look cool. So
Yep. Exactly. So I was that's good though. You using the slippers. I was going to suggest that you get one of those carpet that has a what do you call the carpet? I forgot.
the padding.
I was trying to ask Lala to get it too. It's a memory foam carpet. Yeah, when you
Oh,
stand on it, so
okay.
your legs sink in, so you won't get the pressure.
Oh,
So yeah.
oh, I have actually my brother has he for his desk setup, he has a little
Hmm.
standing pad. It's like this thick and it's it's only like this big, but it's just
Okay.
like for standing right at your desk and he really likes it. I haven't tried it yet, but he
You,
has one and so
you
I
should try
might
it
I
when you
might
hang
look
out
into
with
that.
him or something. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
think
one
I
is good.
will. I think I will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the one in Costco they have it. They use for people standing when they're doing dishes and stuff. So when you're standing a long time. So that's
Oh,
good.
yeah. Oh,
It's
that makes so
probably
much sense for people that work in the kitchen or
exactly.
yeah. Wow. Oh,
Yep.
that's a good tip. That's a good tip. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I told Lala about that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. For your neck, you stand a lot, right? So how you stand? How close are you standing to the desk?
So yeah, I stand basically arm's length because I'm just like this. So
Okay, your arms is this way up. I mean up,
yeah,
dangling on
there.
the.
It's a little bit. It's like it's pretty natural height. Yeah, like
Oh,
it's
you don't.
not too high up. It's pretty much just at natural wrist height.
Your hand is relaxed. Nothing wrong. Nothing on your wrist and everything.
Yeah, so I have my desk height, it's adjustable. So I have the
Hmm.
height set so that it's I have no wrist pain, luckily.
Okay.
I fingers crossed. I feel
Yeah.
like it might happen
No,
any
no,
day now.
no,
But
no. That's good though because you basically your hands are your elbows are closer to your body, right? To your chest,
Yeah.
I mean to your body. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. And then your arm's supposed to be resting on the table.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
they're
good.
on the table. Yeah.
Okay, now how's your shoulder? How do you handle that? How do you
So
get
the
stuck
shoulder,
into it?
it it's rough. It is exactly like this. I
Okay. How far is your screen away from you?
mm, let's see. I have a tape measure, so I'm gonna just
Mami Lala, we
uh
got dog rock here.
it's about 12 or 13 inches, so a little over a foot. Yeah.
Shorter than your arm.
Yeah.
Put your arm out and see. Put arm,
Yeah,
it's
when
just,
I lean in, it's shorter than my arm.
I know,
So
but if you don't lean in, it's fine.
yeah, if I don't lean in, it's fine. But sometimes I'm just like,
Okay. Do you have a small screen or a big screen?
so I do have a small screen. I work on my laptop. I don't have a second monitor yet.
It's time to get one. Better hop on tonight to get the last Cyber
Cyber
Monday
Monday
sale.
deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get the HDMI too.
I know. I know. I probably do need a bigger screen, but
Yeah, you should, because
yeah.
since you how big is your computer? You get a Pro or
It's a MacBook Pro, but it's only a 13-inch.
oh
So
no,
I know.
13 inch is like
I know. It's so yeah. So it's a double-edged sword because I also have a little bit of ADD. So I think sometimes the smaller screen helps me focus because that way I
mm,
can't have like too many windows open at a time. But everyone says the bigger screen is just easier on the eyes,
easier on the
and
eyes. Yeah,
that
definitely.
I think that's what it is I keep leaning forward because I want to see
See more.
more.
Hmm.
So even though I don't actually see more when I lean in closer to the computer.
I don't want to see you next creator cam. You're gonna be wearing thick glasses.
No.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
who's that? Eden? Are you sure it's Eden?
That doesn't look like her. When did
Yeah,
she
I
get
know.
glasses?
No, yeah. If you
Yeah.
can, no, it's better the bigger screen because it relaxes your eye and you don't strain that much, and then that way you won't get sucked in like this.
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about the fact that screen size could actually help with, like, I just
Yep.
always
No, no.
honestly, I've never thought about it. Like I really just I was just like, "Oh, I don't need another screen. I have one."
Hmm.
But
Think about it. This is your screen, right? If it's so close, let me see. Let me show
yeah.
you the other. Uh, okay, this is the screen. Let's say the screen is so close, right? You have to go look this way. If you
Right.
it's further, you just look at it and it's like you can see exactly what you need to see.
Yeah, it's a
Think,
lot more natural,
yep,
like, of a position for your body to be in. So, yeah, because that is where I have most of my tension is it's just right here, and I'm
yep.
pretty sure it's
You
exactly when I move my neck forward, that's exactly what it is.
okay. Yeah. So what you can do is also every if you find yourself like that, right? You just do a chin tuck. Put your chin down towards your uh towards your chest, and then you push it in. Push your chin. No, push your finger. Push it in. So
Double
you do
chin?
one of these. Yeah. Chin down. The chin
Okay.
down, and then push it in. You
Okay.
feel it? You can feel the it goes
Yeah.
back, right?
Yeah, I do feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Mm.
Right. Just put your chin towards the chest and push it down. You don't just don't look up, down and
Oh, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it
feel
release
it goes
here.
back. Yeah. In the back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
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 Or the easiest thing is I say, remember when you're younger, when your parents tell you to stand straight, do they tell you how to stand straight?
Uh,
Lift up your chest.
yeah.
See that? Lift up your chest, right? You can do that, but
Yeah.
then what I found is like you want to push your lower back towards your belly button.
Yes.
You feel the relief on the back, and then you feel the chest opening up.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So and then the tension on the shoulder is gone.
Oh, wow. That
right?
Yeah, that's just a different. And see, the funny thing is, Vincent,
Hmm.
I actually, when I'm doing yoga,
Uh-huh.
when
You do all
in a
this.
lot of positions, I do all of this. I don't do it when I'm at the computer. It just doesn't even occur to me. Like,
Hmm.
so that's,
So that's
yeah,
why
I'm glad
you're
that,
thinking
yeah.
yoga is yoga, and this you don't have the interconnection with that, but that's part of it. So
Yeah, you're right. I don't, I don't think I realized until this moment that that I had such a
that,
separation
yep,
between
yep,
doing yoga and working, but that makes a lot of sense.
yep.
Yeah, when
Because
you said bring your, yeah,
that.
oh, that's so weird.
So
I
now
can't
at least
believe I never thought of that before.
no, because if we think yoga is a relaxation thing, it's not doesn't got to do with work. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how
yeah. That's
they
exactly
that's
what
how
it
they
is.
brainwash us.
I know. I think of it as completely different. So it's like when I'm at the computer, yoga is out the window. So
Yep. Okay, let me just see what there's a couple of comment here. Uh, Soothing Sound said it's best to be outdoor. Yep.
yeah, outdoors.
Outdoor is always best. Get the fresh air.
Going outside, when I started at the beginning of this year to go outside, like, to be very intentional about going outside, at least, like I said, I try to do every day. It's really more like 2 or 3 times in the week, but it made a big difference, like in my mood, and just really in my mood, and leaving my apartment to go
Hmm.
outside, just it just is like a different energy. Like, I get, it's like a total reset instead of just being in the same space the entire day.
Do
So
you know
yeah,
why?
being outside. I don't know why.
You don't know why?
No.
Why do you do go to the park or you just go around the area outside
It depends. Sometimes I go sit at the park for a little bit. Sometimes I just go shoot. Sometimes I walk around.
to the
It just
grocery
depends on the
store?
day. Yeah, I like to go to the
Mm.
grocery store during my lunch break too.
Shop for more food.
Yeah, and I also, during the day, if you go to the grocery store during the day,
Uh-huh.
there's less people. If you
Okay,
go
that's true.
after
Yeah,
work, well, the
forget it.
checkout line is longer. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know why? Because once you go out there, right, you're creating just your circulation in your creating blood circulation in your body, and then you- probably you go to the park, you get fresher air, so that
yeah,
refreshes your brain too. So as long as
yeah,
that's why people say you need to exercise and go outside,
go
do a walk,
outside.
short walk or whatever, run or whatever. So that just to get the circulation going and get the fresh air going. Once you get that going, you automatically feel like fresh all the time.
Yeah, it really does make a big difference, because before I started to go outside, like before I started to make an effort to go outside a lot, I would
Hmm.
still have like breaks inside my apartment. Like, I would do like my little yoga breaks, or I have like my other workouts that I do in my apartment, but it just was not the same as actually going outside. And like, yeah, just like you said, it's that fresh air, it is that sunlight. It's like, when we go outside and we're around other people,
Hmm.
we compose ourselves in a way that's different than just when we're at home in our apartments by ourselves. So I think it's just like the combination of all of it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense. And I maybe I'll try harder to go outside every day now.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Or you see, you say you stretch at home, right?
Yeah.
You make sure you open the window a little bit
Yeah, I
to
do
get
open the
to
window
you do a
sometimes.
little bit.
Yeah.
So do
Yeah.
you get the fresh air and stuff, or you just open it for a while and it's too cold and then you turn back, close it,
So I don't open it for long enough. And also, sometimes if I'm doing video, then I have to have the
you have to
window,
close. Yeah.
yeah, blocked out. Otherwise, I got wind or I got light coming in. So
Hmm.
yeah, so but I do want to. I can probably open my window
Other windows.
in other windows more, and I can just go out into the other room and get some of that window fresh air too.
No, if you're not using anything, just open out the window here in this room,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah,
can
that's a good
stretch.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you need
I
some
should do
fresh air
that
in the
more.
apartment.
Yeah, I really do. I really should open my windows more. That's
Hmm. Get
I
some
just
fresh air in there to create some circulation too.
I don't know why. It's just that's something that doesn't occur to me, but like when you're saying it now, I'm like, "Oh, duh, that makes so much sense. I should do that." But I'm like, Why wasn't I already doing that? I don't know.
No, sometimes you just when you work. I think it's when you work, you just get sucked into work. This is the Asian thing. When we work, we just work, and then
Yes.
we don't stop.
Yeah,
Not like
see, you get
Americans.
it.
Americans take breaks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, it's the Asian thing. Once I'm at work, I'm just working, working, working. And it really is a mentality. Like,
yep,
I have been working very hard on finding more balance within that mentality because you can work hard, but
hmm,
still have balance. And
yep,
but it has to be intentional. Cause yeah, I just I think sometimes I forget that really it is that simple. Sometimes we just forget to take care of ourselves and like little things like opening the window, getting sunlight, going outside. These things really seem like common sense, but
hmm,
when you get sucked into work and you feel like your to-do list is a mile long, you feel like going out, why would I go outside? I could be so much more productive at the computer.
hmm,
But the truth is, that break of going outside makes me more productive because my brain is reset instead of feeling like I'm stuck
exactly.
in the same the same mindset the entire day. So
Yep,
yeah, it's all about trial and error and finding what works for you. And
yeah,
by you I mean for me. So
yeah. It's true. And like just like Lala said, nothing is an emergency, so there's no emergency.
yeah.
Take care of
I
yourself
might have to I'm gonna have to put that like right in front
across.
of me. Just like it is not nothing,
And
it is
then
an
emergency.
emergency. It is
Exactly,
not an
exactly.
emergency.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, Lala said, wait, uh, Soothing Sound said that's why you sit and sleep on the floor and help your back and rest the back and rest the body. So yeah, he was showing me this guy. He sleeps on the floor a lot so that it helps straighten his back. So
Oh, I actually my mom, my mom grew up in Taiwan in a small
uh
village, and she says that only until she came to America and started sleeping on like these mattresses that she started
uh
getting back pain. She said when she was in Taiwan, like she said, sleeping on the floor because it's totally,
I,
it's like a stable, foundation for your
mm-hmm,
back.
mm-hmm,
That she really believes that that's why so many people have back pain. She's like the mattress causing back pain. So
yeah.
she thinks she's like, yeah, sleep on the floor.
Does she sleep on tatami too, or she just sleep on just bare floor?
She grew up sleeping on a tatami mat.
Tatami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's so Asian and so Japanese,
Classic.
so
Yeah,
Taiwanese.
it's
Yeah,
very classic.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes I
Yeah, just
feel it difficult to sleep, but then you get used to it on the tatami, anyways.
yeah, well, when growing up, when we would go visit Taiwan,
Uh-huh.
so we have a lot of relatives, and we would go around to like some of our relatives live in the smaller villages
Mm-hmm.
in Taiwan. Like it's my mom is from Mado. It's like tiny small village, like one street light, like one traffic light in the whole
That's it.
town. And when we go visit, one of our relatives' houses, like we slept on the floor on tatami mats, and it was
Mm-hmm.
I was not used to it because growing up in America, we sleep on beds and
Nice
mattresses,
soft bed.
but it was I'm really glad that I got that experience to get to like that's how a lot of people live actually still in Taiwan these days. I mean, that was when I was growing up. Maybe now it's different, but yeah, I think that I have had the experience of sleeping on tatami mats. It did take some getting used to, but because I was there for, we would be there for like a month at a time when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be during summer break. I got used to sleeping on that tatami mat. Yeah.
It's actually quite comfortable though.
It's not bad. It's not
Not
bad
bad,
at
right?
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in Japanese restaurant and they have a special room with tatami in it. And we go take afternoon naps in there.
Break time. Yeah.
Okay. Mommy Lala said, that's fine with your computer. She started with a MacBook 13-inch too. So
Yeah, me too. MacBook Pro.
Tatiana is here. Hi, Tatiana.
Oh, hi, Tati. Thanks for
All
joining
right.
us today.
Yep. Thank you for joining us. Yep. Okay. So back to you. So um what else you need to fix yourself with?
So I would say
Shoulder.
mostly it is here, but
Mm-hmm.
I do actually, I've been getting some pain here, but I think it's because lately I've been doing my forearm stand a lot. and I
Okay.
haven't been practicing it very much.
Right by your
Um,
bicep.
yeah,
Right.
it's this
One
area
second.
right here. Yeah,
Right down there.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Basically from here to here. So my whole tricep area. It's like because when I do the forearm stand, I'm standing on my forearms on the ground, and so I'm pushing away on the ground from my forearms, and this is where I get sore a lot.
Okay.
So
Wait, when you say forearm stand, is that the one that you do you're upside down and your leg goes
yeah, yeah, that's the one where I'm upside down and I'm
upside
doing
down and you're like, I'm
you
like,
know,
how did she stretch? What does she eat?
it's
Too
just
much rubber, not
yoga.
good. So it's your forearm. Hmm. And
Yeah,
then you
well,
literally
yeah,
caused by the
it's because
stand, you think?
yeah, I think it's because lately I've been doing more forearm stand work, and I was pretty busy in October and I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't practicing very much, and just a couple of weeks ago I felt very inspired and just wanted to jump back in. But
Uh-huh.
I think I overdid a little bit cuz I've been like really sore since then. I've been having to do much more shoulder
Stre-
opening stretches cuz I think I've been working it a little bit more than what I'm used to.
Did
It's
you
felt
warm up
good
before
though.
you do that though?
I do warm up, but
Not enough.
I guess because I haven't been very consistent over the last couple of months, all of a sudden, doing every day, it's been like I think my body's just like, "Oh, what are you doing? I thought we weren't that serious anymore." And I'm like, "No, we still got it. We're still into this." So,
Okay. Now what if you let me just use this screen here. What if you just use just rub it down this way, push it down this way. Do you feel anything though?
yeah, it feels good. I actually do this one I actually have a little massage hand massage thing that I just like I do the rolling and this is I always do this side and this side and it helps a lot. Like I'm always like that it feels a lot better
Feels a lot better.
when I do that. Yeah.
What type of massaging is that? Like it's a tool.
Um yeah, it's like it's in the other room. It's this little circle thing and it has like three little it's a massage like it just looks like a thing for massages. Like it has like three big circles on it so you can like press it
Oh,
into
okay,
your
like a roller
arms.
kind of. Okay,
Yeah, kind of like a roller.
not
Yeah.
a quasha stick, right?
No, gua sha do gua sha for my face.
Oh yeah, you can use that for your arm too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, one sec.
Oh, cause yeah, I use the gua sha for my face, and cause the gua sha helps with my jaw tension. Cause actually, like when I clench my teeth when I sleep, so
Mm-hmm.
that's
Oh yeah.
actually what gua sha helps with the
Is it
relaxing
one
my
of these?
jaw.
So
Oh,
you can do that too, right?
yeah,
Okay. Let me show you your jaw first. When you press, feel where the tension is.
yeah,
Right.
it's right here.
Put pressure in there, and then drop your jaw. Close your mouth. Close back. Do a couple of times. Put pressure on it, and put pressure on it, and drop it, and come back up.
Oh, that feels good.
Feels good, right? That's
Yeah,
relax the tension there.
yeah, and I carry a lot of tension in my face for sure.
Why? Because you talk a lot.
Yeah, I didn't never eventually I never shut up. Come on.
Okay. Just kidding, but yeah, I know you don't stop. Okay, let me just show you the with the quad. You can use the quasha, right? Or you can even
Yeah.
use a pen too if you want, but just do just do very simple. No, I'll probably get the other screen here. Okay,
I
you
never
just
thought
do
about using gua sha on my arm, but that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, quasha. You can just use like this, and then you go down that way.
Oh,
See?
I'm gonna do this right after we get off this call. I'm not even kidding. That's so smart. Why didn't I think of that?
No, sometimes a lot of things that a lot of things that you have and you just don't realize you can use for so many things. You know, I have this
Yeah.
whole bag of quasha thing that it comes like this too.
Oh, what's that one for?
Pressure point. If you let's say
Oh.
pain here, you just press pressure point here. You have let's say you have
Yeah.
let's say you have carpal tunnel, right? Let me just switch
Yeah.
again. Let's say you have carpal tunnel, right? You can just put this tightness in this point here, just press it, and then that's it. And then you move.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So
Oh,
this
I
is
think I need to
Yeah,
get one of those too. Yeah, I just have the standard one that looks like the other one that you
the other
had,
ones.
that
Yeah,
the
this
classic face one. But
this one has a set of 7, so I lost one piece. I don't know what happened. I was traveling. This is one of them. Let me show you. This is
yeah.
one of
Oh, you have
them.
to send me the link for it.
Okay, I'll put in the chat afterwards. Yeah, this is another one. This one is cool. This one, if you have stress on your head, just it's like comb it,
Oh,
and then it help relaxes your head.
yeah.
And then I have this one, and then I also have this one here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How do you use that one? Is that also for pressure points? To
Yeah,
like,
for fracture point, I just just go like this too. You can,
I feel like that would feel really good for my jaw.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I want to
Just
get that one.
you can use
Yeah.
this one and this one here. This one and this one. Just put the pressure in there.
Hmm.
Don't you have to use
Yeah.
your your fingers.
Okay.
So yeah, the
I'm gonna look at
Quasha,
that and look into that set.
yeah, Quasha is very good. Let me see if I can find a link. I should have a
Yeah.
link somewhere. Okay, what
Yeah,
else?
because
What else? What
gua
else you
sha
need to
does
know?
help a lot with my face. Yeah, I would say really. I forgot about my jaw until we were talking about gua sha, but
That's
that
good.
is, yeah, that I hold a lot of tension there. And I do think sometimes uh here behind the ears sometimes, because I wear glasses, like I don't know if that's just like because of that pressure point back there, but sometimes I feel like I get like pain just like in this area. And sometimes I just like
Where
massage back here and it feels good. But
where
it
will
gets
that be? Like somewhere in between in the middle of the ear?
so it's behind here. Let me see. Hold up. Too much hair. Sorry. So
It's
I'd
okay.
say like
Better
probably
than
like
no hair.
right here. Yeah. This area.
Can't
Yeah.
see. Pull your hair out, maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, like right here.
So that's
This
probably
whole area.
where your glasses is. No, all the way the back, further back on the glasses.
Yeah, it's the glasses and further back also.
Glasses and further back. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a point. That's a pressure point there somewhere.
Yeah, but
And do you,
sometimes I just like massage back here and it feels better after I massage a little bit. But
okay, but then do you feel anything else besides pain in the back, pain there? And do you feel anything on your eye or
oh yeah, I feel like I get eye strain for sure. A lot of eye strain and like I definitely feel like
pounding? Kind of,
yeah, like it's just sometimes I'm just like I just have to do like this and
go
like
away.
kind of like yeah, it goes away after a while. But I do get eye strain. It's helped a lot because I have a blue light blocker on my screen now. But
Okay.
for a while I my eye strain was very bad for a while.
Do you have uh uh, glasses for that, or you don't use glasses, right?
No, so my glasses don't have blue light blockers, so I got something to put on my
Screen.
screen. Yeah, it's like a blue light blocking, like it blocks out the screen. And then like when I'm on my phone, I have the True Tone turned on so that it's like has the yellow.
Yellow light,
So
kind of.
yeah, like after 4 p.m. I turn it on. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, cuz the
Oh,
blue light really was it was straining my eyes pretty bad for a while.
hmm. Okay, I put the link in the description on the chat already. So
Oh, nice.
it's
Oh,
it's
nice.
it's that way.
Oh, very affordable.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's cheap, really, really cheap, and this is whole package too. So it's seven of them. You can use do it any way you want.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get this and then I'll have to come
Report
back
back.
on again so you can show me how to use everything.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, for your back of the neck, right? Let me just show you here. You are talking about right behind this spot here, right? Like somewhere
Yes.
up where you are
Yeah,
seated
yeah,
here.
right there.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, right there.
so what you do is use your finger thumb pad,
Mhm.
right? Or you can use when you get the quasar, you can put pressure right there. I think that's the spot right there. You feel it?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right there.
Okay, you put there, right? Let's just put some pressure on it with your thumb now. Just pull in backwards, forward.
Oh wow.
Feel it?
Yeah. Moving, yeah, when I move my head backwards and forwards, I actually think this is I think this is one of the stretches you taught when at Ecamm at and I was like, "Oh, that feels so good." And it's just putting your thumb there and then like moving your head around, like I feel a difference for sure. I can't hear you now. No audio. Oh no. Did we get unplugged?
Okay, what about now? You hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Oh, I
Okay,
just
so
saw
weird.
Soothing Sounds say that they're getting the real gua sha tools too. So me too. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So when I was showing you at the cam is right down here,
Mm-hmm.
underneath the occiput. See,
Yeah.
yours is like up here.
Oh,
See,
okay. So a little
this
bit
the
lower.
ear line, and then go up. You feel the curve up here, and then it's like right there, right?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I feel it.
yeah. That's another point, and then this point triggers the eye too. Let me just see if I can.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, cuz it
Okay,
is I have learned from so the funny thing is like in yoga we learn that everything is
connected.
connected,
Hmm.
but just like you said, I don't connect it to
Yeah, because sometimes you because you separating work and real and yoga, so it's like totally two different things.
yeah. Yeah, but no, I'm that feels good. I'm getting that gua sha because I feel like the gua sha will help me dig in a little bit more so
Definitely,
that
definitely. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Tatiana is saying I think you have to tilt your show mic towards you a bit. Okay. Is it sound better now? Does it sound better now or
It sounds about the same, I
about
think,
the
right
same?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, his audio is messed up.
It
Thanks,
went
soothing
out for a little
sound.
bit. Yeah.
That you can lean back and massage. Yep. Connected but not really connected.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I should sound better now, right? I see. Yeah, I see the sound bar going back and forth. So
Yeah. You sound good now.
okay, good. So what was I gonna say? Oh, and then you can use the quasar too. Same thing. Just put the pressure on the spot and then just
And then like
tilt back or
yeah.
forward. Yeah. So you know pretty much what to do then. What about the neck? The neck is okay.
Yeah, the neck is actually okay, I think. Actually, yeah, right here I do get some tension,
That
but it's more in my behind my neck, like close to where my neck connects to the shoulder. So, yeah.
neck connects the shoulder. That's
It's yeah, let me see. It's this spot right here. Right here. Like this
okay. Yeah.
area. Like I definitely feel I get tension there. Yeah. But I
So
think
it's
that's
kind of like the
yeah.
joint there.
Yeah, so sometimes like I do like I'll like go like this and it feels a little bit better, but I do feel tightness in the on the back of my neck. Yeah.
Tightness on the back of the neck. Okay. So
Yeah.
what you're saying is right here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what can you do also is just put pressure like this and then move sideways. Feel anything?
Yeah.
What kind of feeling you feel like it's kind of like working on it? Good. And when you get this, you can just put pressure on there. Actually, use this one. This one is better. This one,
Okay.
you put the pressure on it and just move. Or you can just go like this back and forth too.
Nice.
Oh, I can feel it too.
Yeah.
So, or since you don't have anything right now, just put your finger on the tight spot and then move
Mhm.
your hand.
Yeah, that feels
Forward,
good.
backward. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it just just as long as you touch the muscle and you put pressure on it and touch the muscle and it should be fine.
Yeah, I can feel that. That feels good. That actually feels really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, do more of this then, Or the other way is to do a push up on the wall. You know how?
Uh
Uh Hand on
yeah.
the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So what it does is it opens up your chest and
Mhm.
it's kind of like straighten up your back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
One of might be one of your yoga stretch too.
Yeah, so I actually have one where a yoga stretch where I put my arms on the wall and I
Uh-huh.
press forward to open up
Okay.
my shoulders and my chest. So
Yeah.
it's kind of similar, but slightly
If you do it
different. So
this
I'll
way,
try
then
this one too.
yeah, if you do it front, then if you kind of like open up your chest and loosen up the back too.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna add that one because I do a lot of yoga stretches on the wall. So when you said push up on
Oh,
the wall, I was like, oh, interesting.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tatiana, just I put the volume up a little bit more. Should be louder now. Traps are tight. Yep.
Yeah,
Sitting
that's
sunset
yeah,
traps
yeah,
are
that was
tight.
my traps. That's
It's
right.
the
Yeah.
traps. Yep.
I f-
Yep. It's the traps. So it's the upper traps. Basically, traps is like a V. So it's the upper trap where you connect everything.
yeah. No, that's
If you
definitely where it is.
Mhm. If you lean left and right, you can feel it move. Yep. Really? Never thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel it? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. I just think it's so interesting that it's just putting pressure on one point and like moving your head around and like or other muscles and it's like that actually
That actually works.
yeah, I didn't know that like I didn't learn that until I took the stretching class with you at
Oh,
the
okay.
creator camp that
Thank
I
you.
was like, "Oh, wow, this actually I need to do more of this where I just like try to it's not just massaging the point, but it's like moving the other muscles around it that help kind of release those muscles, which makes sense. And I
Yep.
should know that from my yoga, but I just never thought about it that way before.
Well, there's always a learning curve there. Always something to learn, something new to learn.
Always learning. Yeah,
Yep.
always learning. Yeah. No, that's why I'm so glad that you invited me on. I was like, I always like learn something every time I stretch with you. So,
That's
yeah.
good. Yeah. So now you have to remember.
I will
No,
remember.
now it's on video. Now you can go back to YouTube and check this
I
video
know.
again.
I'm going to check the video.
All right. Still said one rule is don't massage bones, muscle only. Yes, that's true.
Yes.
Never
Yeah,
massage your
yeah,
bone because why massage your bone? First you're gonna hurt your fingers too.
yeah. Yeah.
So with
Yeah.
this
No, I
stretch, right? Yeah, with this stretch, like I
yeah.
learned, forgot where I learned it from, and it's so good. I think I learned it from a British guy. It's called, I believe it's called sports massage, but I probably took the idea and then messed it up a little bit. So I call this my lazy massage.
But
Right?
it
Massage.
works. It
Yeah, it
works.
works. Yeah, lazy massage is when you dig into it and then you move your body.
Yeah.
You
So you're not
don't
actually
not
using
actually
your
using your
hands
strength
to
and
do the
yeah,
massage. Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Tatiana said we need to remember. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all
Tatiana,
need
don't forget the
reminders.
stretches that I show
Yeah.
you. Let me know. Let me know if you did it though. I want to check up on you soon.
Yeah, Tatiana, we have to do our homework.
Still said, well, yoga doesn't teach us so much about massage therapy. That's true, but
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
basically
true.
teaching you to stretch. But if use that to think about it, if you use that in your everyday life, and then it's totally different.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
relate that and
that's why we need reminders. That's why we need our friends to teach us this stuff.
well, you came to the right place, anyways. All right. Mami Lala said, I agree, Tatiana, is accountability is important. It is true. It's very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about accountability. Because just on the point of accountability, it's when I hold myself accountable for the things that I've put in place for myself to manage my stress levels and to have better work-life balance,
Mm-hmm.
I always feel better. But when I fall off, when I'm not accountable, then that's when I start to feel more stressed. And being busy and just having more stuff to do at work is not an excuse. Like I have to be intentional about it, and I have to hold myself accountable, because when it comes to work life balance and managing stress, no one else is going to hold you accountable for it. So
Exactly.
you have to do it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself.
Yep. So what's your homework for this week or tonight?
Get I'm gonna get the gua sha. And but
besides
I'm
that,
gonna
besides that.
do, yeah. Well, I'm gonna do this one, because the jaw definitely needs, I definitely have a lot of tension in my jaw. And I'm gonna do the moving up and down, and also here behind my head.
Mm-hmm.
Um what is that it? Is there more homework? Those are the main ones I remember.
Shoulder,
Oh, shoulder. Yeah, this one.
shoulder,
Yeah,
and
this
you
one.
what's and you try to use your gua sha
Oh,
with
oh,
the
guasha.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely doing that. Like right after this call, I really
Yeah,
want
if
to
you do
use my.
one direction is good because you're moving the limb node into your limb node, so it's good. Moving
Oh,
upwards.
okay. So move
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Still said me and Vincent likes massage therapy and causes and symptoms. Yeah, when I do all my shows, I tell them the cause and the symptoms, and then what you can do to it. Tatiana
Yeah, I
said,
think. Yeah.
Tatiana has a emoji, yoga, massage, and what's that?
Spa.
Spa.
Self care.
That's
Self
true. Yeah,
care.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Over here we have a something called King Spa. It's really nice.
I've actually never been to a spa.
Oh well, if you go to a Korean spa, they make you go closeless.
I know. I'm terrified.
My son got invited to 16. He's like, I can't believe these Korean kids. They all just jump in like nothing. I'm like,
I know. I'm like, what?
but we too conservative. The Chinese, the Asians
Yeah.
are too
We're
conservative.
we're more conservative. Yeah,
Yep.
Chinese more conservative for sure.
So still said stress is easy to deal with unless high tense situation. Yep.
Yeah, I've really learned, like, it's stress is always, it's most of the time, like, just like, unless it's a very actual high tense situation that's out of your complete control. But
Mm-hmm.
in my stress, most of it is almost self-inflicted. Like can manage it, I just don't. So yeah, it is, I just have to deal with it. So yeah.
Yep. And Tatiana say, wait,
Well
yes,
said.
Eden, well said. And keep jumping.
Oh, the comments are jumping again. Oh, we
Yeah.
gotta call Glenn, call Ken or
Yeah, I have
Glenn.
to talk to him. He said, do the update. I did the update and it's still doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mommy Lala
See,
say,
that's another thing, Lala. I'm
Eden
worried.
Spa.
I don't make that much money. I can't afford to get addicted to the spa.
Well, you can go once in a while. They have sale and stuff. So actually,
Yeah, that's
spa,
true.
the spa, if you go there, just I forgot the spa by us too. I forgot what's the name called. You spend like 60, $70 for the whole day.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not bad. I can
and then
afford that.
you just go in there. You try to go in early in the morning and then get out in the evening. So then
Get your
close by.
money's worth. Yeah.
Yeah, close by there's a breakfast place. You can eat the breakfast and then go in there. Maybe eat something light
Nice.
during lunch. So you can go into
Yeah.
yeah first take the bath and then I tried ice not the cold water fountain shower. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
And my
that
daughter did the
sounds fun.
yeah my daughter did the plunge. She's like feel cool, jump in 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she
Oh,
went in with my wife.
man.
I didn't go with that time. So yeah, and then they have the jet jacuzzi, and then you have there's one in Jersey, right, overlooking the city, so it's nice.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yep,
so you get a nice view
nice
also.
view. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
exactly. So yeah, I think you still can go to the sunroom, not the sunroom, the red light, red red light therapy room. Then
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
ice
have one of
room,
my
and then
yeah.
they have the heat room too. Yeah.
The sauna, yeah. One of my friends, he has a lot of shoulder injuries, and he says he likes the infrared heat rooms. Like, he says those always make him feel, like, really good. He's had, like, 2 shoulder surgeries, and he loves going to the spa. He always talks about that heat room. Or yeah, I think he does the alternating. Sometimes he goes to the sauna, and sometimes he does the cold ice bath too. But I think he prefers the heat
The
rooms.
red light therapy. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's very good. So I was thinking of getting the machine too, but it's too much to
Yeah,
hang out at the spa.
we'll have to save up for that one.
Yep. That one when you get a house and then you get a special sauna room and then you get a
Yeah, one
ultraviolet
day.
room. Yeah.
One day, one of these days.
One day, one of these days. Yep. Okay, let me just catch up with the
Comments. Yeah, I was like, I feel like
comments.
the
Yep.
the comments.
Eden positive, Mami Lala said, Eden positively enjoy to so and joy is no, all wrong. Eden positivity and joy is contagious.
Oh,
My
thank you,
my
Lala.
energy goes low now cause the noon, but watching you both I feel and my energy levels is going up. That's good because so you can join us more often. I've actually scheduled 5 live stream for Blockmas. Oh wow.
Wow. Oh yeah, Lala's doing all her crafts, her so many craft streams for Christmas, like, or
Okay.
Vlogmas, I guess is what it's
Blockmas,
called.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it, yeah. Still say, well, that's actually quite dangerous, the cold stuff. Not really.
Oh.
No, but when you do the cold plunge, right, it actually stimulates certain part of your white blood cell and then help healing and stuff. So I know I've
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've I think we follow Bobby Parrish from Flip City. He does that every morning, and it helps that helps
Well,
aches and pains too.
we always see after NBA players. So I'm a big basketball fan. Basketball players, they're always jump into the ice bath right after games. That's like
Huh, I wonder
what
why.
they yeah, that's like their whole thing is ice bath at every after games. Every player always gets in the ice bath. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
popular.
So Mami Lala said maybe Tatiana, maybe next creator camp that would be an option.
Oh, a spa trip?
Spa.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Spa trip at
Maybe
Creator
like
Camp.
a few group goes away for a spa or something. Let's talk to Katie.
Yeah, we'll suggest it to Katie.
Ian, by the way, send me your email. Okay, Mami Lala said
Oh, okay. I'll
send me
check.
your
I'll
email.
check my email.
Okay. Yes, for people for people who have a heart issue, how do you know? Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that
okay.
might be
Yeah,
true, but
yeah.
I
That's
heard
true.
about it, but still, I think it's check with the doctor is better.
Yeah. Oh, always check with the
Always
doctor.
check with the
Always check
doctor.
with the
Yeah,
doctor. Yeah.
yeah. Some people really don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. That sounds like we read. Hopefully, I read most of the comment here. Wait,
I feel like I learned a lot today. I learned a lot, and I have a lot
that's
of
good. I'm
homework to
glad you
do.
learned a lot. I learned a lot too. I'm like, because when you describe that, it's like, oh, that's yoga does that too. So maybe next time
Yeah.
we will do something on the yoga. Maybe you come on and then or we pick a topic and then see what you can see what yoga does and see what massage does and we compare notes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. I
that
think
should be
that'd be
fun, right?
fun.
So you ready with yoga mats and stuff?
And I can also I'll have my gua sha set, so you can teach me how to use all of the new gua sha tools.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can use that too and whatever. Actually, the gua sha tool is pretty good though. I have
Yeah.
cramps at night. Sometimes I just wake up. I just use it to massage the pain the cramp muscle, and that's it. Massage it, and it feels better and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Or
I
usually I
can't wait
stand
to
up and
try the
do
gua
massage
sha
again.
on my arm. I can't
Yeah,
wait to try
definitely,
that. Yeah.
definitely. You can go around it too. So because sometimes you think the pain is on the bottom, but then the
It's
top
up
is
here too. Yeah. I noticed that when I was using my massage roller that
uh
it
huh.
wasn't at first I was just doing the back of my arm, but I was just like watching TV and I wasn't paying attention, and I was like, oh wow, it actually I feel a lot of it in the
That's good.
front too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do. You should scrape up, right? Go
Yeah.
up.
Upwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Upwards. And when you do that, make sure your arms on a relaxed position, not like holding out and then you
Yeah,
understand what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Make
Got it.
sure it's on a relaxed position so you can lift put on a pillow or something and then you just do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any more questions or let's see if they have any more questions. Anyone have any
I
more
th-
questions?
yeah, I think that's it. I'm excited. I'm excited to go try the gua sha on my arm.
All right, all right. Yes, I'm going to check on you, so don't run away. Wait,
I'll do my homework.
yep. Mami Lala said yes. Thanks to Shooting Sound for always giving us awesome comment too, and Tati, always a joy to be with you in the chat.
Yeah, thank you
Great to
guys
have
for
you
popping
here.
in.
Yeah,
I was glad that I could like learn from the people in the chat and see some familiar faces and learn from a new friend also as well.
yep. All right. Thank you very much for watching. And
Yeah,
any
thank you
last words?
everyone for joining us.
All
I'm
right.
so excited and this was really I learned a lot and it gave me a lot to think about and I also now feel like I have to try to be more connected with yoga and how it can help with my work, some of my yoga philosophies and how it can help with my work and where I'm holding stress instead of being so disconnected with the two of them. So yeah, this was a very enlightening, enriching conversation and experience. And I'm excited to do my homework and me and Tatiana will help hold each other accountable with our homework from Vincent and
And Mami Lala too.
and Mommy Lala. Yeah, we'll all do our homework together and hopefully we will all start to feel a little, we can hold each other accountable and make progress with our stress management.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. And let me do some. Wow, look at that. Where did you get that from?
No, that's the reaction. I didn't do it on purpose. It's
Oh, you
I
are
think
on the Sonoa?
yeah, see there it is. I thought I turned it off. Oh,
Oh, it's good. It's good way to end.
yeah, it worked this time.
All right. Let me just let me switch down. Thank you. Thanks again, Eden. Thank you for showing up. And okay, let me just switch here. Oops. Uh-huh. All right. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And if if you see, I just have this new t-shirts up, new merch. You can go ahead and check it out at let me see. It's a new link. I have a bunch of new products there. It's called Stress Out, Stress Free Shop dot Fort Wall. And let me just put this up here. Too small. Right here. Stress Out, Stress Free dot fortwall.com collections, and can just click the link on this on the in the chat, and also in the description below there should be a link there. All right, that's to for you to check out the new merch. And also don't forget to download a free shoulder blades, a free, 1 second here. Okay, a free shoulder blade shoulder blade pain release. It's a PDF. Also, you can go to stress out stress free shop.fortwall.com/products, and it's the link in the over there, right there in the chat, and also it's in the description below. So, okay, and I'm cooking up a course which is coming up soon. Hopefully, I try to get in to talk to try to get the product to talk to you, but I haven't still testing it yet. So Hopefully by this tomorrow or by this week, I will have it live, and then we'll talk more about it. It's called Stress Less, Live More. It's a course. It's a 4-week course, and it's going to be fun, and you're going to be learning a lot of stuff. And I'm going to give you. It's supposed to be like 497, but I'm going to go to a real low price, but only first 10 people can get it. Okay, for 197. But anyways, after the 10 people, it's going to be 297. So that will be up pretty soon. Okay. And don't forget to check us out. You can go to, if you want to help support us, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Moon. Oh, yeah, you can also download the PDF from there too, if you want. Okay. Buymeacoffee.com/Vincent-Moon. All right. And don't forget to stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And let's see you in the next video.